Hi there, I'm Jane. Welcome to my Zen Den and deep stretch practice. With everything that's happening in this world, it's so important to remain calm and find peace. This practice is designed to help you stretch your body and help you find peace through stillness. In addition to gaining peace with this mindfulness practice, you'll strengthen and stretch your connective tissue, which is critical to your long-term health. We're going to stop here for a second and make yourself a bolster. So here's what a traditional bolster looks like. It's firm and it offers lots of support. I made myself one out of 2 sets of sheets stuffed inside of a pillowcase. It offers a lot of firmness, firmer than a pillow. So grab yourself your own homemade bolster. So in this practice, it's all about being still and being calm. Try not to fidget, try to just relax as best you can and just find the peace through the stillness. We're gonna hold our poses for 2 to 3 minutes approximately, and this is really gonna help you release all kinds of tension. And as you do this, just continue to breathe, okay? It's just all about the breath. And if you feel your mind wandering, just keep coming back to your breath. So let's go ahead and get started. Alrighty, sit up tall. Find length in your spine. Begin to relax your shoulders. Maybe close your eyes if you feel comfortable with that. And take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. Breathe in again. And exhale. Now go ahead and drop your chin to your chest and let your head hang heavy here. Feeling that stretch up the back of your neck. To find peace, it's important to quiet the mind. Our minds chatter. They call it a monkey mind. The endless chattering in your head as you jump in your mind from thought to thought. In this practice, as your mind begins to wander, just continue to refocus your mind on your breath. Tune into the stillness that's present underneath any stress, anxiety, or fear, and just relax into your poses. And now slowly lift your head up again. Deep breath in and exhale. And now turn your head and stretch that neck to one side. Shoulders are relaxed. And then go ahead and drop your chin down to your collarbone and let it hang heavy here. And then lift your head back to center. Turn your head to the other side. Just continue with your breath. And drop your chin down to the collarbone. And lift your head back up and center. Take one hand up behind the ear and tilt your head forward. Just kind of at an angle here. And release your head, arm comes down, other hand comes up, and tilt your head to the other corner. And release. We're just going to turn our bodies to one side and look behind us. release that, back to center. Nice breath in, find length in your spine, and exhale, and then turn your body to the other side, please. Shoulders are relaxed and down. And back to center, nice job. Just gonna go ahead and tuck our head and pull our belly in, almost like a little cat pose here. And then lift off. And exhale, roll down. Just stretching our spine. Lift and lower. Good, shoulders drop down and back. Round your spine. Lift, inhale, and exhale, drop down. And just hold here for a moment, your belly tucked in, your back is rounded. And release that, come on back up. Grab your bolster and place it behind you. And lengthen your legs in front of you. First, we're going to take a nice deep breath in, lift our arms up and forward fold for just a moment, stretching out those hamstrings. Just comfortably fold. And now slowly roll yourself up. Allow those legs to come out about hip distance apart. Take a deep breath in, lift those arms up, inhale, and then slowly exhale down. Your bolster is supporting your spine, one vertebrae at a time, arms out to the side, and lower down. From here, in this supported pose, be comfortable on your bolster and just begin to breathe. Allow your shoulders to wrap around your bolster and just be still. If you don't feel supported enough, grab yourself some extra pillows and support your body. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale. Allow your body to begin to relax into your bolster. Close your eyes and just focus on your breath. One more time, nice deep cleansing breath in through your nose. exhale. And then slowly open your eyes and go ahead, tuck your chin to your chest and gently pick yourself up and move your bolster out of your way and gently bring yourself back down to your mat or to your floor. And go ahead and bend your knees and take your arms out to your side and just rock those knees left and right for a moment. And then pick up your right leg and cross it over in figure 4. So you've got some options here in this stretch. You can walk this left leg in, your heel closer to your seat to increase the stretch. Just allow this knee to move away here. That may be enough for you. If that's enough, great. The next level might be to put your foot up on your bolster. That's an option for a deeper stretch. And then if your body allows more flexibility, go ahead and pull that leg up and you can just support it underneath and relax here. Again, take this opportunity to just practice some mindfulness. Be still, be quiet. Focus on your breath. As thoughts enter your mind, just let them go. Like clouds in the sky, let them just pass by. Go ahead and drop that foot back down and let it drop all the way to the floor. If you have a bolster there, let it drop all the way down. We're going to keep this leg in this right leg in figure 4 position, and we're just going to let it shift over to the left until our foot touches the floor. If that's too intense, take your bolster and put your bolster underneath your foot and prop your body up, or under your thigh and prop your body up. That's another option, and just take it that far. Feel that nice twist into that hip and just hang out here. Once again, just focus on your breath. Nice deep breath in. And exhale. Try to release any tension. Send your breath to any place that you're feeling tight. Nice deep breath in. And exhale. Sink deeper into the pose with your breath. Alrighty, slowly bring those legs back up to the top. And then we're just going to gently drop over to the other side. Same thing on this side. Feel free to use your bolster as a prop. Take it over to the other side. And drop that leg down. Keep that left shoulder on the mat. Support your body as needed. And begin to relax into the pose. One more time, breathe in deeply. And exhale. And slowly bring that leg up and uncross those legs. And we're just going to rock those knees back and forth. Good. And then this time the left leg comes up and over in your figure four, pressing that knee away just a little bit. So your modification options are just to be here if the stretch is good for you. Bring that heel in a little further. prop up to a bolster or come up even higher and interlace your hands. Find what works for you, find your edge, and begin to close your eyes and breathe into this space and find your peace in the stillness. Breathe in and exhale. And slowly release that leg down. And we're going to drop that foot over. So take that foot over to the right. And again, you can prop yourself up on your bolster, or you can take that foot all the way to the floor. Whatever works for you. Feel that side twist. And just hang out here. Again, fill that chest with air, and then exhale. And then slowly bring that leg back up to the top. And we're going to gently rock it over to the other side. Again, feel free to put your bolster underneath that thigh if that makes you more comfortable. It's always important to find your edge wherever that may be. breath in and exhale. Alrighty, bring those legs back up to the top and uncross those legs. Bring those knees into your chest and rock back and forth. Drop those feet back to the floor and just rock those knees side to side. Now we're going to find our bolster again, and we're going to lift our hips and come up on into bridge. So place your heels into the floor and then gently lift your hips up. Come on up into bridge and then adjust your bolster underneath you where you feel comfortable and lower yourself down on top of your bolster. Your upper body weight should be across your shoulders, not in your neck. Your neck should be free. Just keep your mind free of thoughts. As your mind begins to wander here, just keep coming back to your breath. Imagine clouds overhead, a night sky. Again, big breath into this pose. And exhale. Alrighty, go ahead and bring your knees into your chest with your lower back supported with your bolster still, and take your legs up straight into an inversion. The challenging thing about this practice is the stillness and being quiet and allowing your mind to just focus on your breath and nothing else. That's where the work is done. Getting down into your connective tissues in the fascia by holding the poses, and where the mindfulness and opportunity for a short meditation really helps us relax and find the calm. Go ahead and bend your knees. And we're going to hold on to our right knee as we extend our left leg down. The support is still under your low back, and we're going to drop this foot
to the floor so your heel touches. So you may need to release this leg a little bit. If it's too intense, stretching that hip flexor, find what works for you. If you're really uncomfortable, you can remove the bolster from underneath you. But you should feel a nice stretch in this hip flexor on the left side. And just keep using your breath. Nice deep breath in and exhale, releasing any tension in that hip flexor that you may be feeling. Go ahead and bring that left knee up. Take your legs back up one more time. Flex those feet. Relax the feet, roll the ankles. Change direction. And bend those knees yet again. This time, hold on to that left knee and send that right leg straight down. Nice breath in and exhale. And one more time, bring that leg in, send both of those legs up. And bend those knees, drop those feet back to the floor, gently lift your hips and move your bolster out of your way and lower down one vertebrae at a time. Lengthen your legs down the mat. Take a nice deep breath in. As you inhale, lift your arms up overhead and reach those arms and stretch the tip of your toes to the tip of your fingertips. And then just relax those arms just a bit to where your shoulders feel comfortable on the floor or on your mat. And then we're going to walk our legs over to the right, keeping our seat center. Walk one leg and then the other towards the right. And then we're just going to curl our upper body like a banana towards our toes and stretch out that left side body. You can even lift up that left foot and cross it over if you'd like. And hang out in this left side body stretch. Use your breath to fill up that left side body with air, and then exhale. Bring your upper body back center. Walk those legs back center. Bring those knees into your chest and just roll up like a ball. Rock back and forth for a little back massage. Little circles with those knees. And then rotate the other way. And then stretch your body long again. Fingertips and toes stretching at opposite ends. And then relax those arms down where you feel comfortable. And slowly walk those legs over to the left. One leg and then the other. Seat stays in the center. And then gently roll that upper body and just turn down towards your toes. Shoulders in a comfortable position. Nice right body stretch this time. You can even cross over that top leg, over your left leg if you'd like. Nice deep breath in. Fill up that right side body with air. And exhale. body back in line and walk those feet in one more time. Cross at the ankles and rock back and forth. And cross your legs the other way and rock back and forth. And uncross your legs and bring your knees to your chest and then roll yourself up. We're going to come to hands and knees. And from hands and knees, I just want you to move through cat and cow. So pull your belly button up through your spine, tuck your head and your tail, and stretch. And then gently lower your belly, lift your head. And just move back and forth. Come on back to neutral spine. We're going to thread the needle here. So what I want you to do is lift up your right arm, and then we're just going to drop it underneath our body and come down to our right shoulder. If the ground seems far away, feel free to come down to your support prop here. You can bring that shoulder and that head down here. Otherwise, you can come all the way down to the floor, keeping your hips high. Your left arm can go to the top of the mat, or it can drop over your spine, whatever makes you feel comfortable. Head looking back up towards the sky. And slowly come on back up to hands and knees. And then move through cat and cow again. Come back to neutral spine. And this time, left arm comes up. And we're going to thread it underneath. Drop down to your bolster or to the floor. Looking back up towards the ceiling. Right arm either out in front, or feel free to drop it behind your back. your hands back underneath you. Come back. Once again, stretch your spine through cat and cow. Pull your bolster in front of you. We're going to put our forearms on our bolster. Our hips stay high. We're going to send our hips back a little bit, to walk back a little bit, and then we're going to lower our forehead down to our bolster. And if you'd like to get a tricep stretch, turn your palms up and then drop your palms back to your shoulders. Set our little timer here. And bring yourself back up. And we're just going to bring our legs underneath us and come into child's pose. So drop down into child's pose. You can even drop down to your bolster. Bring that underneath you if you'd like. Nice deep breath in here. Fill up your back with air. And exhale. And one more time. And then begin to rise up. And come on up. Back to hands and knees. Take your bolster out in front of you. Stretch your spine again. And then drop down to the floor onto your belly.
gently and slowly.
We're going to do a little quad stretch, so I want you to bend your right knee up and reach back and grab on. If it's easier to do on your side, you can take it to your side. If you struggle with reaching your foot, find yourself a belt, and that could be an extension of your arm, and you can wrap the belt around your foot and hold the belt. Go ahead and release that foot. Rock those hips side to side. And then left leg comes up and stretch that quadricep on the left side. And go ahead and release that leg. Lay flat on the floor, the mat, and then bend your knees. Rock those feet left and right. And drop those feet back to the floor. And then slowly bring your chest up into a low back stretch. So your feet are a little bit further than hip distance apart, and come on up. And if you wanted to use your bolster as a little support, go ahead and support your chest that way. And I like to share little readings in my practice. Today's reading is entitled Finding Deep Strength by Madison Taylor. When we look back at our lives, we see that we have survived many trials, and often to our own amazement. We have all faced moments in our lives when the pressure mounts beyond what we feel we can handle, and we find ourselves thinking that we do not have the strength to carry on. Sometimes we have just gotten through a major obstacle or illness only to find another one waiting for us. The moment we finally catch our breath. Sometimes we endure one loss after another, wondering when we will get a break from life's travails. It does not seem fair or right that life should demand more of us when we feel we have given all we can, but sometimes this is the way life works. When we look back on our lives, we see that we have survived many trials and surmounted many obstacles, and often to our own amazement, in each of those instances, we had to break through our ideas about how much we can handle and go deeper into our hidden reserves. The thought that we do not have the strength to handle what is before us can be likened to the hard surface of a frozen lake. It appears to be an impenetrable fact, but when we break through it, we find that a deep well of energy and inspiration was trapped beneath that icy barrier the whole time. Sometimes we break through by cutting a hole into our resistance and with our willpower, and sometimes we melt the ice with compassion for our predicament and ourselves. Either way, each time we break through, we reach a new understanding of the strength we store within ourselves. When we find ourselves up against that frozen barrier of thinking we cannot handle our situation, we may find that the kindest choice is to love ourselves and our resistance too. We can simply accept that we are overwhelmed, exhausted, and stretched, and we can offer ourselves loving kindness and compassion. If we can extend to ourselves the unconditional warmth of a mother's love, before we know it, the ice will begin to break. And now slowly pick yourself up and release your hips back, and once again come into child's pose. And now slowly rise up. We're going to release ourselves back down to our backs, onto our mats in our final shavasana. Maybe you'll slide the bolster underneath your knees if it adds comfort for you in your resting pose. slowly roll over to your side in a fetal position. And now slowly bring yourself back up to a comfortable seated position with your hands at heart center and your eyes closed if it's right for you. I hope this practice was helpful. Be gentle with yourself. In the noisy confusion of this time, keep peace in your soul. When you become calm and serene on the inside, the world becomes more calm and serene on the outside. Wishing you all peace. May the light in me honor the light in you. Thank you for being here to share in this practice with me. Namaste. Namaste, everyone. Thank you so much. Peace.